What's up, everybody? I'm your boy, Ray856, and finally, we're back to another installment of All NBA with me, your host, on the Don't Listen podcast. And today, listen, man, I've been going for a minute. I've been going all playoffs. I know I've been slacking, but it's so much stuff that happened probably in between, betwixt, afterwards, you know. We talking about one of them Johns today. One of them Johns, you know. We talking about the Phoenix Suns stealing. I don't know, any team that get Kevin Durant, everything go well for y'all, but we gonna get to that. We gonna get to if this makes them a title contender. We gonna get to if it doesn't make them a title contender, what's the next steps that they need to do? Or what is a high for their season or expectations? Or what is a failure? Especially after y'all got KD. Wait, what kind of? They got KD. They got Devin Booker. And now they got Bradley Beal. We got an episode here, y'all. We got one right here. Alright, let's cut to the chase. We ain't gotta go around or anything. My honest opinion on whether or not the Phoenix Suns getting Bradley Beal makes them an unbeatable team or makes them, a surefire win for the championship next year. And I'm gonna get to the chase. In my opinion, nah. Not in the West. For one, I feel like it's an array of things. Number one, it has to do with the playing field, what everybody else is going to do. And then I think it's something that a lot of people, sports talking heads like Stephen A. Smith, even potentially the JJ Redicks, a lot of these guys that go out here on television that know their stuff, but their opinions don't really fall as much. I'm not getting as excited because I'll tell y'all right now, the reason why the Phoenix Suns more than likely lost the way that they did was because of all the things that they gave up, all the depth that they gave up to get Kevin Durant. The three players that they gave up to get KD were arguably their best wing defenders. They gave up two premier 3-and-D players. One of them that showed when he landed in Brooklyn, which is somebody I did a video on, Mikal Bridges, that he was more than just a 3-and-D guy. Y'all could have got y'all extra 20 points off from Mikal, but I guess somebody in Phoenix had that win now mentality. So defense to me, now that you're losing, all right, you lost Chris Paul and you lost, I believe, Landry Shamet. All right, cool. In return, you got Bradley Beal. Now, you got Bradley Beal now. Bradley Beal ain't known for playing defense. Bradley Beal is known for getting a bucket, shout out Ed Glizzy. He on the Wizards team, DC, he missed their buckets, So, at the end of the day, I've never known him to be the dude that you look at to be a defensive stopper. Then you got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's getting older in years, and you got Devin Booker. Now, I know y'all notice I'm not saying another name, and I'm about to get to that. That's my point. We're about to segue over to what they need to do to honestly be a contender. Even though they just got Bradley Beal, their problem is DeAndre Ayton. They got a DeAndre Ayton problem. My boy got no drive. It don't matter that y'all got Bradley Beal. When y'all go and y'all play Denver again, and y'all got a ball out against Denver again, and DeAndre Ayton disappears against the Joker, the current king of the NBA. My boy just won the championship. He probably should have been MVP, you feel me? Even though he don't play defense. My boy DeAndre Ayton can't do nothing with Joker, and he wasn't doing nothing on Joker. So personally, I think y'all need to move DeAndre Ayton and see if y'all can open up some cap space and get y'all some defensive pieces. Because without defensive pieces, you just got pretty much the same team that y'all had last year. And I'm a big Chris Paul fan. I don't even think y'all having Chris Paul last year would have really made y'all possibly able to win that game or that series, you know? I said the game, y'all needed to win the series. What y'all won, like 2? You know? Y'all lost the game. I knew it was up when y'all lost the game to the Clippers. So, you know, I think y'all should move on from DeAndre Ayton. Y'all need to get some more defensive pieces, you know, over there. And, you know, you lost Chris Paul, who was a facilitator. I feel like he gelled really well between KD and Devin Booker because he could get everybody shots. And I feel like that even serves a purpose, or not necessarily serves a purpose, but, you know, support my claim against DeAndre Ayton because, you know, I think Chris Paul gets the best out of bigs, and this big ain't really the best out of this big ain't really the best, you know? And now you losing somebody that can potentially, you know, make this big a little more relevant and important or key games. It's like, nah, we seen him in the NBA Finals. He didn't play to his heart, or I mean, not play to his heart, but play with heart. We just seen him in a semifinals again. He didn't play to his heart. The year before that, the boy ain't what play was heart. Now y'all want to make it seem like it's all Monty Williams. Y'all got a new coach. My team's old coach. My LA LeBron's team's old coach, Vogel. So that should help with defense. But I don't know if y'all noticed that the last year we had Vogel. You need to have personnel to play any role. You can have the person do the schematics, but if you don't have the personnel to actually act it out, then it's like, you know, what are you doing? What is we talking about? What is we saying right now? You know? So personally, if I could rate this trade 1 out of 10, you know, 1 to 10, not 1 out of 10, because it's a good trade, you know, especially with y'all moving on from, you know, a legendary player like Chris Paul. I would give this trade maybe a 6.5 out of 10. A 6.5 out of 10. I gotta see what other moves that they go for. So this trade is still in debate to me, but I think y'all got help offensively. You know, and Bill's going to get a bucket. He's a very efficient. He's not a volume shooter. He's a very efficient shooter. He I think he averaged a very efficient 30-something points last year, or it was a year before that. You know, so I think it's good. I think it's a good trade in that regard. But overall, I want to see what Phoenix does. I'm urging y'all to trade DeAndre Ayton. I don't think he doesn't deserve money. I don't think he deserves an opportunity as another black brother of mine. You feel me? And Juneteenth just passed, so I'm not trying to be one of them pocket watchers. But hey, man, y'all gonna be paying this man all this money. I think he need to at least get you a 17-point double-double a night. You feel me? He gotta be balling, cause he ain't undersized like Bam Adebayo is. Bam Adebayo play bigger than what he is, and even with, you know, with his situation, I want to do a video on Miami. You know, the bigs gotta play big. Bigs got to play big in big moments and big times to get big results. You know, so it's cool. You got Bradley Beal now. You already had Kevin Durant. You know, y'all got Devin Booker. Let's see what the front office is going to keep on doing, because so far this front office, they're doing what they need to do under the new management. So, you know, Phoenix, expectations, I expect Phoenix to be in the Western Conference Finals. The same thing that I was expected out of them last year, I expected out of them now. Western Conference Finals. What a failure would be is like a first round exit. I would say a first round exit, second round exit again would be a failure. And yeah, shit, if y'all don't make the playoffs, then that's real bad. Like, that's real bad, you know? But other than that, shout out to the Phoenix Suns. I just saw Chris Paul got traded to the Golden State Warriors. We're gonna do that video next. But this has been All NBA with me, your host, Ray856. I'm gonna come at y'all real soon with another video. Peace.